Okay, let's get right into it. We're covering one of the biggest Social Security updates we've ever seen. And honestly, this one is all about your money. We're not wasting any time today because this is really time-sensitive stuff. It affects millions of you who have been waiting and waiting for this exact moment. So let's start with the big date. You're going to want to circle March 7th, 2026 on your calendar. Because on that day, the Social Security Administration basically flipped a switch on a system that's been frustrating people for decades. It's a massive change we've all been tracking for years. And this right here, this is the core message for every single teacher, firefighter, police officer, anyone who's been hit by the windfall elimination provision or the government pension offset. You know, those rules that cut your earned Social Security just because you had a public pension? Well, that long wait, it's officially over. And let me be crystal clear. This isn't just a proposal or some bill that might happen. No, this is happening now. The money is approved, it's been processed, and it is on its way to you in one big lump sum payment. I mean, the sheer scale of this is just incredible. We're not talking about some small adjustment here. This is a huge, monumental shift that finally corrects a long-standing injustice for over 3 million dedicated public servants. So, you might be wondering, how on earth are they going to handle a massive payout like this? Well, the SSA rolled out a brand new system that's supposed to be super fast, but, and it's a big but, it comes with a major warning you really need to hear. So it's called the National Workload System. And you know, the idea is actually brilliant. Instead of your paperwork getting stuck in a pile at your local office, now any agent anywhere in the country can grab it and process it. In theory, this thing should just demolish those backlogs. But as we're about to see, theory and reality, well, they can be two very different things. And this slide, this really gets to the heart of the problem. On one hand, you have the goal, clear this huge backlog from the repeal. But on the other hand, the warning. The Social Security Administration is running on fumes, with staffing at a 25-year low. It's like having a brand new Ferrari with not enough people who know how to drive it. So what does this mean for you, practically? Well, while your money is 100% approved, if you need to call and ask a question, get ready to wait. We're talking phone wait times of 45 minutes, an hour, maybe even more, so just be prepared for that. Okay, now let's bring this right down to your kitchen table. Let's talk about why this back pay isn't just some nice bonus. For so many people, this is a critical financial lifeline, especially when you look at the other numbers for 2026. Just take a look at this breakdown. The cost of living adjustment for 2026 gave the average person about an extra $56 a month. That's the good news. But here's the bad news. The new Medicare Part B premium shot up to over $200. A massive chunk of your raise is just gone before it even gets to you. So when you actually do the math, what's left over? For a lot of folks, it's about $38 a month. In today's economy, that barely covers a bag of groceries. And that is exactly why this retroactive lump sum payment is so incredibly important. It's filling a gap the COLA just can't. Okay, so now that we know just how crucial this money is, let's get back to the solution, the repeal itself. Let's break down exactly what money you're owed and the timeline for when you should see it. This is the big headline, folks. The Social Security Fairness Act is now law. The windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset, those two things that have unfairly penalized millions of you, they're gone. Finished. Done. So this timeline shows you exactly where the money comes from. The repeal is retroactive, which means the clock actually started way back in January 2024. They're calculating everything you were underpaid for that entire time and then sending out that lump sum payment at the end of this month, March 2026. So just so we're all on the same page, this big payment you're getting, it's the money that was wrongly held back from you every single month for all of 2024 and all of 2025. That's a full 24 months of corrected payments all coming to you in one single deposit. All right, so we know the money is coming. The big question now is, what should you do? Let's walk through the simple, immediate steps you can take right now to confirm that your specific payment is processed and heading your way. This is your action plan, and it's super easy. First, go to the official website, ssa.gov. Log into your My Social Security account. Then, you're just going to look for your message center. In there, you're looking for something called a notice of change. If you see that notice, that's it. It's official. Your back pay has been calculated, and it is scheduled to hit your account. So we're left with this one critical question. The fight for fairness has been won. The money is approved, it is yours. But the battle now shifts from getting the law passed to, well, to getting the money delivered by a system that's understaffed and totally overwhelmed. So is that system ready? All you can do is stay informed and, most importantly, check your account.